Okay, I'm going to show you how we're going to add your Fit Coach portal to the home screen of your phone, just like an app. So you should have received an email to set up your account. It'll take you to a web browser where it looks like the page right here. So we're going to click that little arrow with a square at the bottom of your screen. We're going to scroll down and go ahead and click on the Add to Home Screen button, and it should take you right to your home screen. And that is how we'll add there. And then from there, you can click on it and sign in. So now we're going to dive into the app. So your home screen will look like this. We've got your average weight. This is if you're weighing in weekly. This is up to you. Remember, we want a neutral relationship with the scale if we're going to weigh in that often. You've got your start day and your weekly check-in day. So this can change. This is up to you. You can chat with me. If Sunday works for you, then it'll stay on Sunday. If not, we can adjust it. So go to the sidebar here, and we've got where you can send messages, view all your messages. So this is where you can have access to me if you have, let's say you're struggling with your protein intake. So you type in, okay, protein, and then you can ask me any questions. And the subject just is easy to keep everything organized. But this is how you can message me throughout the course of this program. So if you're like, oh my gosh, Liz, how much protein should I be aiming for? I forgot in our last phone call. Then you can easily just send me a message like that, and you can always view it later, and I will respond back through the app. So that is messaging. We've also got our daily check-ins. So this is, again, up to you. Right now it's a morning weight, calories, water, cardio. The morning weight, really, this is really depending on your relationship with the scale. If you feel any obsession or anxiety with the scale or weighing in that often, you don't need to do it. No one really needs to weigh in every day. This is completely up to you, and if you want to know how your body responds to certain foods you eat. So we've got your calories. This one, we'll get into this a little later, but as far as calorie targets, that's something we'll learn. Let's say you're right now aiming for 2,000 calories, or you're aiming for 2,100 calories or 1,800 calories. This is what every day, once the day is over, you'll put how many calories you ended up eating that day. So we'll be able to know, okay, you're right on target on an average weekly basis, or you're way over or way under. You also put your water in, your how many minutes of cardio. This could be light walking. This could be a burn class. This could be, anything that really involves cardio. And then hours slept, minutes slept. If you got 8.5 hours of sleep, or 7 hours of sleep, 7.5 hours, this is where you'll put that information in. And then there. And then this one's important, energy. So we want to know what you're eating and how your calories correlate to your energy level. So you might notice, oh my gosh, I'm only eating 1,400 calories a day and my energy is at a 1, which is god awful, right? We want to be around, anywhere from a 7, 8, 9, 10. That's all amazing. Anything in the lower range, we want to really work on, especially in these first few weeks. So, and then from there, your stress. Stress plays a big role in fat loss. So we definitely want to play an emphasis on stress. If your stress is super high up, and you're struggling with a 10, that's something that we really want to make sure we're focusing on. So high stress is going to be a 10, low stress is a 0, 1. We want to stay in that, 2 to 4 range on stress. If we're in the 7, 8, 9, that's something we really want to address right away. So that is the daily check-in. You don't have to use the daily check-ins, but it does help me help you, because I see exactly what's going on. And you'll just submit that. Make sure you put your date. Don't forget that part. And then you will put in your morning weight, like I said before, and then save daily. And that is that. So then we're going to go back. We'll go into, you can actually view all your daily check-ins. You should be able to scroll to the left and see a view. There should be a view option. I'm struggling to scroll for some reason, so I just put edit. But you should be able to go back and see all of your check-ins throughout the course of these 10 weeks. Then we've got your weekly check-in. This is every Sunday, but again, we can change this at any time. So if Sundays don't really work for you, we can do anytime. This is something you'll get an email for every Sunday. where you'll fill in some questions. So I'm going to click that. Again, you've got morning weight. The weekly check-ins are a lot more important than the daily. So if checking in daily stresses you out, this one's going to be more important. So we've got our questionnaire. This one's important. List 2 positives of the week. Weekly targets are something that we'll get into later. Right now, there's no targets for the week. This could be, drinking 2 bottles of water or eating 2,000 calories, etc. So list 2 positives of the week. During this process, it's going to be really easy to get hard on yourself, to focus on all the things you're not doing. So these positives are going to be really important. This is a chance for you to celebrate your small wins and the things that you are doing. So I got 3 strength workouts in, and they felt amazing. I started jiu-jitsu and got out of my comfort zone. And then I've got list the main goal of the week. Now, this one is going to be the thing you are focusing on. This should be habitual, right? So that's not, I want to lose a pound a week. That's not really what we're talking about here. We're talking about the habitual goals that it takes to see the results you want. So eat 1 big ass salad a day. And then this is supposed to say eat 120 grams per day, not per meal. So please ignore that. But so that is my goal for the week. And then you've got any other questions, concerns, or things we need to know about. This one's really important, guys. With your challenge, if you have any challenges coming up, if you're struggling with anything, this is where you address it. And this is where I can really help you. So that one's going to be really important to put. And then you have your progress photos. Again, that part's optional. That's if you feel comfortable sharing those. You don't have to. So this is going to be really important. The challenges, questions, concerns are going to be super duper important to continue seeing progress. So we'll scroll down here, and we've got view programs. This stuff has not been set up yet because we have not started the program. So you have a video library, a resource library. This stuff's going to be really cool. When you click on the videos, you'll search on categories, and you'll go under Fort Worth Strong Kickstart. So once I click on categories here, let me see here. Click on, not search videos, search categories. You'll click the Fort Worth Strong Kickstart. Right now there's no videos up, but they will be at the start of this program. And this is where your weekly lessons will come into play. If you have any other things you want to learn, like why is protein so important? How do I find my calorie intake? How do I calculate my calories for my body? This is where you'll go to find those videos, and then we'll log out, and that is the app.